sleeves rolled up, ladies and gentlemen, of the Regis Kid YouTube channel. Today is an RK day, working from home, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going through the Regents Pro Wrestling tier list. Season 3 is done. If you missed it, Regents Mania Night 1 and Night 2 was last weekend, or this weekend, just gone these past couple of days, and it was absolutely incredible. From start to finish, it was amazing. Let me know in the comments down below your moment of the night and your thoughts on this tier list. The tier list link will be in the description. If you want to do this yourself, you can. I highly recommend, if you're new to this channel or new to Regents Pro Wrestling, getting involved with RPW. All you have to do to become a superstar is become a YouTube member, join our Discord. Both are linked in the description down below, and you can join the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, this tier list is going to be based off their whole career, including Season 3. So it's an updated tier list. Some may move up and down based on last time. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen, but it should be a lot of fun regardless. I'm a little bit sore from yesterday, my match, main eventing. I'm a little bit annoyed. I lost, okay? I get it. I lost the World Heavyweight Championship, but I'm still the greatest World Heavyweight Champion this company has ever seen, and I will be the champ again. Don't you worry about that. Today, though, today I rest. Today, RK rests, and we do a nice little tier list. Ladies and gentlemen, incredible shout out to Jocko, by the way, for creating this tier list. Again, it's linked down below, so you can do it yourself. We have a lot of superstars to get through, okay? So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's a nice chill Monday. Post Regents Mania, we can all calm down and do a little tier list. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also going to be using the spreadsheet, again, linked in the description, for help on like their record and stuff like that, so we can go through this and see where they belong. The tiers are RPW Legend, Main Eventer, Upper Midcard, Lower Midcard, Pre-Show, and Get in the Bin. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's ado further. Ladies and gentlemen, the Regents Kid YouTube channel is sponsored by Regents Pro Wrestling, the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment, the most action-packed, immersive, and entertaining show on all of YouTube. Live right here on this channel every Monday and Friday, 5 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, the best wrestling shows you will ever see in your life. If you become a YouTube member and join our Discord, links in the description down below, you too can get involved in Regents Pro Wrestling, and maybe, just maybe, one day become a champion. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss out the 2 live shows every single week, and this is who we are. Kicking off with Ace, ladies and gentlemen. Now, each superstar does have their own page, which we can go to as well, which is absolutely amazing. I love this spreadsheet wholeheartedly. Now, Ace, been to 3 pay-per-views. He debuted week 115. Only had 29 matches. Still very early. Already been a champion in Regents Pro Wrestling with the junior heavyweight belt, ladies and gentlemen. 41 win percentage, 12 wins, 17 losses, 4-0 in singles. Tag team not too bad, and multi-man not too bad. Ace is a solid superstar. This being his rookie season as well. A very solid superstar, but he's just beginning. Because he's a rookie, I mean, there should be a tab for rookie. I don't know. Oh, actually, some rookies are still up there, so I want to put him on pre-show. I think lower mid. I'm going to put him on pre-show to start off with. Again, we can move at the end. I'm going to put him on pre-show to begin with, though. And I think joining him on the pre-show is going to be a Tolu. A Tolu only just returning this season. He had a lot of time out of Regents Pro Wrestling, so I think that's an easy one. Couple pre-shows to kick off. Alana Carr up next, 45 win percentage. She's down 5% from her debut season. 44 matches, 2 championships. Now, of course, she won at Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. She became she retained the Liberty Championship after winning at Blaze of Glory. So she has a Regents Mania win. She has a world title. I think Alana Carr, I think she's on the cusp in between the upper mid-card and lower mid-card. She's not on the level of like a Bobby or a Dawn or an Eden or a Nicole, like that high level. But I think lower mid-card. I think she's dominant. I think she could get easily up to main event in the women's division. I think she's absolutely amazing. But right now I'm going to go lower mid-card. Alex Bishop, we're going to go in the pre-show. A lot of these superstars, some of them aren't even with the company anymore. So some of them may be easier than others. I think Alex Bishop for the pre-show is good. Andrea Garcia, she's very new. Only 18 matches to her name. She's very dominant, though. I think she's out of the pre-show. Oh, no, she's still new. 18 matches. I'm going to go pre-show again. Again, we may have a few newer names down there. 44%, though. 8 wins. out of 18 is not bad at all. She made a name for herself straight away, dominating. But I'm going to go pre-show to begin. Andy Brady on the pre-show, that's easy. And then we have Crow. Oh, Crow. Now, Crow's up 9% from last year. It's rounded down, I guess, but it's up basically 10%. Decent in singles. His multi-manners will let him down 1 for 14. 48 matches. He now is the most matches in RPW without a championship, now that Misa Johnston has a belt. 48 belts. I think he could be pre-show. I'm going to go lower mid-card, though. I like Crow. I think he's a big enforcer-type character. I think maybe outside of Cure, he could do better. So we're going to go lower mid-card. Or the Palmers. Austin Palmer. Now, Austin Palmer, Season 2, I would have said upper mid-card. They was one of my favorite tag teams. Have they dropped to lower mid-card? You can see on his statistics, 9 and 9 in singles. And then tag team, 18 and 22. He's very much a tag team superstar. 86 matches. Only one title, which was the tag team titles. I'm going to go... Oh, so I think I'm going to go low. We've not had any upper mid-card yet. I think I'm going to go lower. It's in alphabetical order, of course. I think I'm going to go lower mid-card. Again, we can rejig them at the end. I like Austin Palmer. But has he made the push to be upper mid-card? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Varga, I think he has to go pre-show with Ace. I think he's worse than Ace. I mean, Ace has 29 matches. He won a belt. He has 41 win percentage. Austin Varga, his tag team partner, 24 win percentage. Really, really struggling. He's pretty much only a tag team superstar, is Austin Varga. So I'm going to go on the pre-show late. He could be in the... I'm going to give him he's a rookie. Benefit of the doubt. He's on the pre-show. Bold Brian, I could never put Bold Brian in the bin. Down 15%. He's just reached 100 matches in RPW. Name-wise, statistically name-wise, he's an RPW legend. Bold Brian, been here since the beginning. He's an RPW legend. We're doing it off statistics, of course. Bold Brian, he should have his own category. He's not a wrestler anymore. He works behind the scenes. He helps production and stuff like that. He's a part-timer with B&B&B. So I feel like it's quite unfair to rank him. But if we're going stat-wise, being honest, I'm going to go on the pre-show. Baby Cash, 43%. She does have a championship to her name. I really like Baby Cash. I think she goes lower mid-card. I think she can really make a push for herself in the future of RPW. We have a couple bin men, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Fuller and Big D Derek. The less we say about those two, probably the better. So they can go down there at the bottom. And then we have Bobby, ladies and gentlemen, the stark opposite, winning at Regents Mania Night 2 yesterday. Of course, there's no shadow of a doubt. I don't think there's ever been a tier list where Bobby hasn't been in the top category, ladies and gentlemen. She somehow improved, which is crazy, because at the beginning of the season, when she wasn't champion and Cheese was, everyone was saying, oh, Bobby's fallen off, the goddess has fallen off, and she has a better win percentage than last season. The greatest female superstar in RPW history, 52 and 16 in singles, 70% in tag team. Obviously, multi-man lets it down a bit, but 8 championships in 134 matches. The absolute undisputed GOAT of female wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. The longest reign, the longest women's reign in RPW as well. Absolutely insane. Really, really is our first RPW legend. Now, Bowds is back to being a free agent. 81 matches, 0 championships. Again, he's going for that Misa Johnston record. I mean, realistic. I would love to see Bowds on the pre-show. He has a good theme song. I'm going to go pre-show. I don't think he's renewed his contract. I think it was on a part-time contract in Season 3. The bees, he may be in the bin. I'm going to put him in the bin. Just because he doesn't have a championship. I like Bowds, though. I hope he renews his contract and comes back. I really like Bowds. But right now, he could be down there. Now we have some interesting ones. Brandon Bombs, ladies and gentlemen. A former 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. One of the longest tag team champions. And now one at Regents Mania Night 2. Another tag team championship reign to his name. Season 2 Brandon Bombs, I want to absolutely forget about, ladies and gentlemen. He main evented Regents Mania 1, walked out as the World Heavyweight Champion. I thought he was going to be the biggest name in Season 2, ladies and gents, and he came in with a 21 win percentage. It was the worst season of his career. I don't know what happened, but he's back to his best now, 43%, pretty much doubling his record, his stats from last season. I'm so glad he's back to his best because Brandon Bombs is so fun to watch. This is going to be completely unbiased, by the way. He's so fun to watch. I really like Brandon Bombs. I think he could be a main eventer. Because of his bad Season 2, I'm going to go upper mid-card. But I think, when I think of Brandon Bombs, I think of the World Heavyweight Championship. I think of a world champion. He's never gone for a UK, US, or Intercontinental. He's always been in that scene. for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I think he's on the cusp of main eventer, and with another good push, I think he could be up there. Brian Damage, my ministry brother, one's up, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is going to be deceiving because he's gone down from 62% to 53%. But last season was his rookie season. He won at Regents Mania 2 in the rookie showcase. He has one of the most dominating reigns with that junior heavyweight championship, squashing people left and right. 81 matches. He already has 6 championships to his name, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he's not made a name for himself as a singles brand champion, of course. He's won the junior heavyweight a couple times, the television, the randomizer, and a couple tag team reigns. I think Brian Damage, this time next year, I think Brian Damage is going to be a main eventer. And just because of that, I'm going to put him in upper mid-card for now. So next year, he has somewhere to actually improve to. Otherwise, he's going to be stuck there. So I think upper mid-card now. I think Season 4 Brian Damage is the first time we see him with a brand championship. He's already got the junior heavyweight defended 3 times, so he could just vacate that straight away for a match against Heart of a Height, ladies and gentlemen. I think Brian Damage is going to be one of the biggest names in season number 4. Brody Chase, I'm going to go get in the bin only because he gave away his contract for the Reverend, ladies and gentlemen. He cheated. I believe at Halloween Hell Inside and so on one paper, I can't remember. He cheated. He got involved when no one was supposed to, and he lost his contract because of it. Brody Chase. I liked the pack, him and Jason Long back in the day, but you can get in the bin. Bruce Court, you can go in the bin with him. Bruce Court, I don't know how Brian Damage carried Bruce Court to a tag team championship reign, but he did. However, in the bin for Bruce Court. Oh, the Brickleys! Brutus and Butch. Now, these two... Brutus and Butch, man. I love the Brickleys with all my heart. I think they're a great tag team, great brothers. Much like the Palmers. I think they're amazing. They had a bad season this year. And I'm looking now, they didn't have a great season 2 either, ladies and gentlemen. They really, really didn't. Bonafide tag team superstars. Butch is a former cruiserweight champion, of course. Brutus had a, I believe, randomizer, reign, as well as their tag team reign. Are they better or worse than the Palmers? I think they're very comparatively comparable. The Palmers and the Brickleys. Where do we put Austin? I think they go lower. I think I wanted Brutus to be upper. I think Brutus is better than Butch. I wanted him to be up there with like Brandon Bombs going for the World Heavyweight Championship. But I think both of them deserve lower mid card. I don't think they've made a name for themselves to be any higher. I do like them as tag team superstars. Whether we see them together in season 4, I don't know. But I think lower mid-card is where they belong. Caleb Richards of the Chosen Future. Now, again, he looks like he's had an awful season because he went down 25%. A little story. He had his rookie year. He was absolutely amazing. He lost his contract in a contract match, and he made his return recently. I'm going to go lower mid-card for Caleb Richards. I really like him. He's just returning off losing his contract. I think he has... what it takes to be a decent cruiserweight. I think he's a bona fide lower mid-carder. I think that's where he shines, and I think he can have a good career there. I forgot how much talking there is in these tier lists. We're only in the C's. We still have a long way to go. I enjoy doing them, though. I think it's fun. I love RPW with all my heart, and it's a fun time. Casey Jacobs, we're going to go pre-show. The Storm Riders, we haven't seen them in a while. They didn't make a return to Season 3. I like them, but they were pretty much pre-show lower mid-card tag team. They weren't on the level of the Brickleys. So I think pre-show suits them. Ooh, Cebu. Now, Cebu is one of my favorite human beings in the entire world. Cebu's been here since week 1. A former Universal Champion, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, and a Hardcore Champion. I think Cebu goes upper mid-card. I want to see him push for main eventer this season, in Season 4. I would love to see another world title Cebu run, or even a US or Intercontinental title run from Cebu. I'm going to go upper mid-card, but I absolutely love you, Cebu. I hope you're doing amazing in life. I hope you're rich and famous and in space and prospering to all heavens. I absolutely love you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Charmander. This is a deceiving one. Down from 47%. Again, been here since the beginning. 12 championships, tying Poke for most titles in RPW. 6 of them are the randomizer championship, though. Now, it doesn't take away from it. He's a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. I think he's very much on the level of a Brandon Bombs, where if he has one more good push, I can see him being a main eventer. But right now, I think upper mid-card is where he thrives. I don't think he's able to carry a show by himself. But I think against someone good, he's able to put on an absolute classic. So I think that's where he goes. Chase Cruz, I'm going to go lower mid-card. I'm so glad the Chosen Future, him and Eli Caudry were tag team champions. I'm hoping they can win them back maybe in Season 4. I really like them. So I think lower mid-card is where he goes. Clara Ray, still a rookie. I'm going to go pre-show very, very soon. Now, Comb's a weird one because we take into effect the entire career plus Season 3. Now, Comb got buried at Halloween Hell Inside a Cell. Comb's not been relevant since Season 1. He had a boring Season 2, not much happened. Season 3, again, got buried, came back, and still hasn't had that impact he wants. He's a day oneer. I like Comb. I really like Comb. Is he out of the pre-show? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and go lower mid-card. Just because of his Season 1 success, I'm going to go lower mid-card, hoping he can push in Season 4. If he has a bad season, next year he's going to be here. If he has a good season, he's going to be here. Let's hope he has the latter, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy Joker, I'm going to go lower mid-card. He's a former World Heavyweight Champion, not here anymore. Again, not really able to carry a show by himself. A great World Heavyweight Champion, the second longest reign, but I think more of a gimmick than an actual good wrestler. I think it was great in his prime, but I don't think he's better than the lower mid-card. Easy Smile Man of the Smile. Again, been here since day one. I really, really like him. Oh, it's so hard to distinguish between upper and lower mid-card. I want to put him upper, but I don't think he deserves to be on the level of these people. I don't think he deserves to be on the level of these people, so I think lower mid-card. Crispy T pre-show. Christian Coke, I love you. I thought you was absolutely amazing. I hope we see you return eventually, but I can't put him anywhere else than in the bin. Realistically, I don't think I can. Damien Mack of B&B. See, again, I like Damien Mack, but I think pre-show with Bold Brian maybe is where he belongs. Daniel King, now. Daniel King, I have a lot of history with Daniel King. He now holds my World Heavyweight Championship after cashing in one of the greatest moments in RPW history. Made a name for himself. Former Cruiserweight Champion, 2-time King of the Ring, over 100 matches, 5 championships to his name. His singles win is actually, it's 28-22 is not that bad. His tag team's not that bad. It's just Mojo Man that lets him down. I think Daniel King is upper mid-card. I don't think I can put him above these guys. Again, I think Daniel King is in a very interesting position. If he holds this World Heavyweight Championship for a long time, has a great reign with it, maybe gets like other belts along the way, I think he could be a main eventer. We'll see. Can he main event with the World Heavyweight Championship? Some superstars get the world title and they're like Crazy Joker, but they're still not that main event name. Whereas other people like RK, when I became champ, boom, I was instantly main eventing week after week after week after week after week. Will Daniel be an RK or will he be a Crazy Joker? I think time will tell, but what an up and down season for Daniel. He barely had any titles in Season 3. He bottled so many chances. He went back and forth with Dino, became King of the Ring again, got the briefcase and cashed it in at the grandest stage of them all. Epic moment. I hate the briefcase. I'm glad he didn't cash in on me, but fair play for being a champion. We got some pre-show for the Dante Silva. Now, Dante Silva, I might put lower mid-card. He had a great IC title reign. He was never in the pre-show. He was always in the lower mid-card. So even though he's not with us anymore, he's not dead, he's just lost his contract. I'm going to go lower mid-card. I think Dante Silva was he was a bona fide mid-carder. He was never going to be a world champ, but he knew his role and he'd done it well. Dash, I think, is going to be pre-show. I love Dash Pedersen with all my heart. I want to see him going up next season, but he did not have the best of years. If we look at his percentage, I don't think I could put him anywhere else other than the pre-show. David LaRusso, I'm going to go pre-show as well. Again, he's a rookie. He's only had like not even 10 matches. I think it's 7 matches. So, pre-show is pretty much where he belongs. Dawn. Now. Dawn is a very interesting one. Very much like Bobby, where she started slowly, down 10%, but that's just because she had one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time in RPW. A 6-time champion in only 62 matches. A former double champion. She's the Evolution champion. She's a double champ right now, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn's a tough one. It's either upper mid-card or main eventer. I think she will be a legend if she continues at this pace. She's like the closest we've had to Bobby, in my opinion. Along with Cheese, I think she's the closest we've had. She might be the first main eventer. She really... Oh, but can I do that? She's main evented 3 pay-per-views in 6... Oh, yeah. Oh, 3 pay-per-view. Okay. Yeah. A 2-time world champion, a tag team champion, 2-time evolution champion, and a limited champion for 146 days. Dawn is our first main eventer. When she made her debut rookie season, she was the closest thing we had to the goddess. She ended the reign of 398 days of the goddess, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn is our first main eventer, and Dino is our second. Potentially. Dino's a tough one. He's been here since the beginning. Week 4. Dino's record is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Universal Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, 2-time TV, 3-time Hardcore, and 2-time Randomizer. This man is the only man in RPW history to be a triple world champion. He has one of, I think, if not the greatest multi-man record in RPW, 46%, ladies and gentlemen. 9 championships and 163. He's also won 4 Battle Royales to his name as well. I mean, he could be an RPW legend. He actually could be an RPW legend, ladies and gentlemen. The only 3-time world champion. But the goddess has been she's been a legend her whole career. Dino had an amazing season 2 where he won those 3. I mean, he had an amazing season 3 as well. He was still around. I think I'm going to go main eventer. I think he's on the cusp, though. I think one more big push. This time next year, he could be an RPW legend. Just based on season 2 alone, the moments that he had, match of the year, moment of the year, pay-per-view of the year, he was involved in all the big things of season 2. So he won Case in the Chamber this year too. Like, oh man, Dino's good. Dino is up there, ladies and gentlemen. He really, really is. I think he's right on the cusp. Absolutely awesome. Dragon Romanik. Romanik finally, after 173 matches, Dragon Romanik finally won a brand championship. Finally finished his story. And of course, he got cashed in on by Daniel King. Dragon's been on a journey. He started as a 69 overall, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon might have one of the best arcs in all of RPW history. If I'm honest with you, he's fixed up his singles percentage. He's never been a brand champ other than Regents Mania, which he won and then got cashed in on. I don't think I can put him in the main eventer. I think he's right there with Daniel as an upper mid card, but I think Season 4 is going to be so crucial for these 2 superstars with that World Heavyweight Championship, with my World Heavyweight Championship. I think one of or both of them could be in the main event this time next year. Dragon, get in the bin. Break Psycho, I'm going to go lower mid card, and it hurts me to say. It really, really does, because, again, RPW, name-wise, same as Bold Brian, he's an RPW legend. He's not been up there recently. In the past couple of years, Season 2 and 3, he's not been up there. I think he's a Season 1 name, so I think lower mid-card is where he belongs. Draven Wild, I think upper mid-card is perfect for him. I think he's one singles run away from being in the main event. One of, if not the greatest tag team superstars, the only 5-time tag team champion, ladies and gentlemen. And he's Lilith Lanza's dream man, so that doesn't hurt as well. He's clearly doing something right, ladies and gentlemen. The only 5-time tag team champion. I think upper mid-card is perfect for him. A singles run, I think he'll be main eventing. I think Draven Wild's really, really, really good. And then we have Drew Payne, ladies and gentlemen. The United States champion, the one that ended the streak of Poke. Again, I don't think I can put him on the level of Dino and Dawn. I think he's like Dragon and Daniel. If he gets a world championship reign, or if he retained his US belt at Regents Mania, I don't think Drew's ever been out of the upper mid-card. I think he's always been a bona fide mid-carder. But I think Drew thrives because he knows what he's good at. He knows he's good at being a mid-card champion and pushing that belt to be a main event belt, if that makes sense. Like Poke, that's what Drew is good at. I think Season 4 is going to be very important for a lot of these superstars. A lot of these superstars here. A lot of them could go up to the main event scene with a good season. So I think Drew fits that perfectly. Drip Messiah pre-show, I love him. I want to see more of him. Dylan Kari, I was going to put him in the bin. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Put him on the pre-show. He's out of the cure now. Maybe he can do better. Eddie Jones Jr., a rookie. He can go in the pre-show. Eden Rose, a very interesting one. One of the most consistent superstars in all of RPW. Always about that 50% record. 100 matches. Regents Mania was on 100th. 5 championships to her name. 2-time former world champion, former prestigious champ, and 2-time evolution. Eden, how many pay-per-view main events? 1 in 27. I think she's upper mid-card. Again, I'm going to be saying this a lot. If she has a good season 4, she's up there as the main event. Eden Rose can carry a main event. She's on the cusp of that main event scene. She's like Brandon Bombs, a multiple-time world champion. But I don't think people put her on the same level of a Bobby, of a Dawn, of a Cheese. So I think for that, she goes upper mid-card, but is very, very close to being a main eventer. Eli Caudry going to go lower mid-card with his tag team partner, Chase Cruz. I'll put them together. LED Fang, I loved her. I thought she was great. I'm going to, yeah, I mean, she's not. You know what? No, for her time, she was a good champion. I'm going to go lower mid-card. Emily Rivera, I'm going to go on the pre-show. Ethan Eclipse on the, Eve Torres, I'm going to go pre-show. Faisal, he had his moments. He was nothing more than a pre-show name. Fat Dad, I'm going to go lower mid-card. I really like Fat Dad. First ever randomizer champion. Again, RPW heritage-wise, he could be up here as a legend. I'm going to go lower mid-card. I want to see a push from Fat Dad in this season. Fitzy Fitzgerald, the less we talk about that guy, the better. FJ, I'm going to go pre-show. Yeah, FJ, I'm going to go pre-show, but I really like him. Flash, I don't even know who this is, if I'm honest with you. Fortune Maker, I'm going to go lower mid-card. I really like him. I want to see him do better. And now we get to Fredo. Okay, now we have to calm down. See, some names we can rattle off, and then we have to focus again. Fredo, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Bullet Club. What a season 3 this man had. Before season 3, I would have said lower mid-card, maybe upper mid-card at a push, but he would have been on the cusp. Season 3 rejuvenated his career, ladies and gentlemen. The second most matches in RPW history, Universal, Hardcore, TV, and the Toxic Thursday tag titles. 3 pay-per-view main events in 33. Fredo, I think, again, I'm going to go upper mid-card. Oh, I'm going to go upper mid-card only because he has not main evented without the Ministry being his opponent, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big thing for me. I don't think, I've said this to him as well, I don't think yet he's been able to carry a main event. Season 4, I'll bet my life on it. I'll bet my career on it. This time next year, he's going to be a main eventer. Again, I'm doing this unbiased. This time next year, he's going to be a main eventer. I think he's going to be, well, he is the man to be on World Warzone or Fury. He's going to take that Universal belt with him. He defended at Regents Mania by beating Poke and Zeke. Everyone, all eyes on Fredo this year. I think if he defends that belt for a few months, he will be a main eventer, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I'm going to go upper mid-card. GMK, I love you. I'm going to go on the lower mid-card. And then we have Gore. With Gore, Gore's a really, I don't think Gore's a main event. I think a lot of people are going to be nice to Gore and give him like RPW legend or main eventer. I don't think Gore, I think he's upper, I don't think he was ever the main name. He's a former world champion, one of the best tag team champions we have. He's an amazing GM for Fury now, an amazing creative mind. But in the ring, and this is no slay, I mean, he's on par with a lot of amazing names. I don't think he was ever the guy. I think he was always overshadowed by other people, whether it was Poke or Sibs or Jocko. I think he was always, or Lamin, always overshadowed. I think upper mid-card is perfectly where he's positions. Maybe we see him in the ring again. I don't know. He's retired for now, but I mean, I love Gore. Don't get me wrong. And I think upper mid-card is perfect for him. Gryphon Tsukumo, one of the biggest what-ifs I've ever seen. I might even put him in the bin, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he was going to be amazing in the Cruiserweight division. Never really made that mark. Heart over height, I think, bona fide. Same as Fredo. Bona fide upper mid-carder. He's never been the main event. He's never been a world champion. He's never been the guy. But same as Drew Payne. He's the Intercontinental Champion equivalent of Drew's US champion. Like, what Drew does with the US belt, Hart can do with the Intercontinental Champion. They're identical superstars, but one's on World Warzone, one's on Friday Night Fury. I'd love to see them on the same show, battling it out. They're both champions, so that can't happen for Season 4 just yet, but I would love to see it one day. I think that's perfect for him. HK Styles are going to go pre-show. I'll put him with GMK, actually. Yardie members, I think that's funny. Hope Eternal. Now, Hope Eternal's a tricky one because she's only a rookie and she's so damn good. I'm going to go upper mid-card because everything she's been a part of has been in the main event scene. She's already main evented Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. 2-time prestigious champion. An amazing rivalry with Lilith Lanza. Like, I think, again, this time next year, she could be in the main event already, which is crazy to think because she's so brand new. Her and Dawn, I think, are going to be amazing as tag team champions. She is literally like a reincarnation of Dawn. She's on the trajectory of Dawn, which, again, as we see, is not a bad thing at all. I think she's going to be absolutely amazing. You can get in the bin, you annoying man. Italian Stallion, I'm going to go lower mid-card. I love him. I think this guy's going to be top 5 draft pick this season. I think this time next year he's going to be upper mid-card. Year after that, he's going to be main eventer. Maybe in the future, he might be a legend. This guy has all the promise in the world. I'm hoping he doesn't bungle it. Jason Longo in the bin. Jack Sano, you're definitely in the bin. JC Brooklyn. Do I be nice? I'm going to go lower mid-card. I don't think they've been on the pre-show that much to be. I think, you know, former Cruiserweight champion. I know they only held it for like 3 days or whatever. I think lower mid-card is where they belong. They're nowhere near the upper. They're on the cusp. They're on the cusp, but I'm going to be nice. Junior Smartman of the Smile. I don't think he's ever pushed the envelope to be upper mid-card. Good tag team superstar, but never like carrying a name. I like the Smile, though. So lower mid-card is where he belongs. Dugan goes there. Junior Palmer, I think, has to go with Austin Palmer. I think it just makes sense to put them together. None of them are either pushing the envelope for upper mid-card. But that's okay. Kaiju Jaeger's got to be lower mid-card. I love him to death. I want to see Season 4 be Kaiju Jaeger's year. One of the longest members of the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see him up in next season. But I'm going to be nice again and put him there. Kyler Kane, again, I think, for him and JC Brooklyn, for a lot of superstars, this is a do-or-die season. Whether you're in upper mid-card looking to push up to main eventer or lower mid-card looking to push up to upper mid-card, I think it's a make-or-break season for a lot of superstars. And these three, it's one of those for them. They can be down in the pre-show or up in the upper mid-card. Pull your socks up, ladies and gentlemen. Pull your sleeves up and get locked in. Key Iverson, lower mid-card. Kilrow. I like Kilrow, man. Kilrow name, like Season 1 Kilrow, he was up here. Do I give him legend based on his name just because Season 1? I don't think so. Again, even as Universal Champ, unpopular opinion, I don't think Kilrow was ever the guy. I think he was getting carried by Sibs. He's very similar to Gore. Season 3, I don't even want to talk about. I mean, this look. I'm going to put him down to the bottom just because that's crazy. I think people are going to put him up here. I love Kilrow, don't get me wrong. I love him with all my heart. And this isn't a bad thing. I think he became sort of a meme character in Season 3 as opposed to Season 1 when he was like a dominant character. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch it. I'll put him down there for now. Kobayashi, I'm going to go pre-show. I love that guy. Maybe we'll see him again. Krish, I think lower mid-card, same. He could push up. Crystal Crimson on the pre-show. Kira Frost. Frost is one of my favorite RPW superstars. One of my favorite female superstars. Prestigious champ, Evolution, and TV. The longest Evolution champ we've had. Is she on the level of Hope? I don't think so. For that alone, I'm going to go low mid-card, but I think she can. With another world title run, she can be up there. Lady Dream. Oh. Again, one of my favorites. With Kira Frost. 7 championships to her name. A 3-time world champ. A 4-time prestigious. A tag team, Divine, and... Oh my God. I think Lady Dream could... I think she's going to be a legend at the end of her career. Holy moly. See, I want to put her main event because of her accomplishments. But has she... yeah. I think she's up there with Dawn. 7 titles. Like 5 world titles. I think she has to be main eventer. Lady Dream. I think she has to be. And I think Lamin. Oh, Lamin. Championships to his name. Again, one of the most consistent superstars I've ever seen. Always been around the same record. One of the most dominant single superstars we've had. Multi-Man lets him down. If he was half decent in Multi-Man, he would have the greatest record of all time. Former world champ, 2-time US champ, tag team champ, hardcore champ, 3-time randomizer championships. I think he might be a legend. I think he might have earned the legend right. I think when you hear Lamin, like you know he's a main eventer. He's main evented 12 pay-per-view. Yeah, I think it's easy. I don't know why I'm saying it's not. I think it's easy. One of the biggest moments in RPW history was Sibs returning at night 2 of Regents Mania to fight Lamin. He was the one that ended the career of Sibs. I think hands down, easy peasy. Lamin is an RPW legend, ladies and gentlemen. Leo, I don't think he's on the level of a Brandon Bombs. I'm going to go lower mid-card, but I think, again, if he gets a world title, which I think he can, he could be an upper mid-card, but for now he's going to be down there. Liam West can go with Casey Jacobs. I like to pair tag teams up, and then... Dun, 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 the new 3-time RPW prestigious champion. Ladies and gentlemen of the ministry, Lilith Lanza, in her rookie season, 39 matches, 4 championships to her name, 3 of them are world titles. No mid-card titles. She came in and instantly was involved in the world title picture, in the main event scene. She's already main evented Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I want to put her here, but she's only had 39 matches. I love her to death. One of my favorite superstars of all time. I'm going to put her next to Hope Eternal. Again, fitting because one of my favorite rivalries in RPW history as well. I love these two. I hope they're on the same show next year so we can see them fight again. This time next year, I think it's going to look like that. I think both of them are going to be up there, hands down. So just because of that, same as Brian Damage, I don't want to put them there now and then next year they're there again. I'd rather put them here and then next year I can go, boom, they've got pushed up. Best theme song. Her and Hope Eternal. Mwah, absolute cinema, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what they both do in season number 4. Luka Novak, you can get in the bit now, I'm joking. Luka Novak, I think lower mid-card. I don't think, I can't put him any higher. I can't put him any higher. He's not a pre-show because he actually is on the main show a lot. So I think pre-show is disrespectful. It's unbiased again. Very similar to a lot of these names. He wants to push up here. Can he do it? We shall see. Lumino, I have no idea who you're the first ever US champion, actually, Lumino Sensei. But you can definitely be in the bin. Madison Fox, I'm going to go pre-show with a tag team partner. I like her, but I think that's where she belongs. Malik Stalker, a brand new rookie. I'm going to go there. Marilyn Myers, again on the pre-show. Marissa Von Berger's a rookie, so I'm going to put her there. She could be up here in future, though. I do like her. Marlboro Man, a rookie. I'm going to go there. Matt Hawkins, you can go down there with your alter ego because you stink. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, ladies and gentlemen. I have to zoom out. Maurice Axel, I think lower mid-card suits you. You've never really made the push for upper mid-card. I thought you was going to be a future Universal Champion. You were not, which is why I dropped your ass. I think he could still be up here, if I'm honest with you. I really like Maurice Axel. And no bad blood between us. There you go. Maxim Jones, the first ever Regents Rumble winner. Easy peasy with Misa Johnston in the lower mid-card. Misa, I love Misa. Most matches in RPW without a championship. He's finally a champion. He was at Regents Mania. I think lower mid-card suits him. Well, we're having a lot of lower mid-carders. There's not a lot. I like this, though. There's not a lot of main event or legends, because if we had, like, most up there in RPW legend or main eventer, that means no one has anywhere else to go. No one has anywhere else to go. No, you know, they have nowhere to improve, sorry. So I just repeated myself. So the fact that we have a lot of people in the lower mid-card or the pre-show means they have somewhere to go, which I like. There's room for improvement. Mozzarella Cheese is a name I need the sheet for. Ladies and gentlemen, 97 matches, 7 championships to a name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 world championships. Now, some of them weren't the best reigns, but even still, she's always been involved in the main event scene. She's never main evented a pay-per-view, which surprises me. Honestly, I think I could put her RPW legend. I think Lady Dream, realistically, for the Women's Revolution, these two were 2 of the names that, like, made RPW's women's division what it is today. These 2 put the RPW women's division, along with Bobby, on the map. I think these 3... Oh, you can go in the bin, by the way. I think these 3 could be RPW legends just for their impact on the women's division. But it's a tough one. It is a tough one. 97 matches, 7 championships. Lady Dream has 7 championships. Bobby has 8 championships. Again, you know what? Cheese and Lady Dream, again, so they have somewhere to go. They both have under 100 matches. This time next year, I want to see Cheese and Lady Dream in the RPW legend with Bobby. Honestly, like, Bobby gets a lot of the praise for, like, the women's revolution and being the greatest female superstar of all time, rightfully so, with that epic long reign. It was so hard to do, especially in the women's division where there's less competition, so there's more title matches. It was an amazing thing what she done. But there were so many others alongside her who also pushed the women's division to new heights. And I think Lady Dream, mozzarella cheese. And again, I think Eden Rose could be up there as well. I think give it a few years, these two will be up there. Like, the women's division now is the best it's ever been, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that's down to Lady Dream and mozzarella cheese being involved. I'm going to go main eventer, and I think this time next year they're going to be up there with them. Mugiardi, I'm going to go lower mid-card. Nathan Oates, get in the bin. Nick Travis in the bin. Nicole O'Grady. 59 matches. 4 championships. I always forget this is just her rookie season. Never been able to win the world title, so I don't think she can be a main eventer. She's been to 9 pay-per-views, though. Oh, see, this is the thing. I want to put her upper mid-card, but she's not on the level of Lanza and Hope. She's not on the level of Lanza and Hope. Which sucks, because it's got to be low. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go top of lower. I'm going to go top of lower. Nicole's another one. If she won at Regents Mania, she would have been upper mid-card. She's been so close. Her rivalry with Cheese has been amazing. Bobby getting involved as well. I think Nicole O'Grady, and again, I kind of like this because now it gives her somewhere to go next year. Whereas if I put her here now, she has nowhere to go because she's not going to be a main eventer next year, like in one season, I don't think. So I think lower mid-card to push up to upper mid-card, I think is going to be perfect because she's not on the level of these two. So I think that's how I have to base it, or Eden Rose. Nico, again, I think he's on the same boat as Nicole O'Grady. He's only just come back. He's only had like 30 matches in his career. This time next year, with a big mid-card push, I think could be upper. Noah K, I'm going to go lower mid-card. And again, I think he has the capability. Now he's back to being upper mid-card. He won the US belt back. I mean, really? Noah K. Nah, I can't put him upper mid-card because he's not been involved in like much big things. I think with one more big push, I think he could be like... Him and Drew are identical, really. So I think he could be up there. Noodle Soups. See, Noodles, another one. She debuted the same day as Bobby and Cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time world champion. I think Noodles the same. Where on her, like, for what she's done for the women's division, she could be a main event. She could be an RPW legend with these two. Yeah, I could see that happening because of what they've done for the women's division. But season 3 and she's not been as good. She's not really been as involved. I think season 1 was her best, and then she's been going down. I'm gonna go upper mid card, but her, like, what she's done, I think she's up here. But I don't think she's on the level of Cheese, Lady Dream, or Bobby, so I'm gonna go there. Now we have Norm. Ay. Oh, he reached oh, nice. 80 and 100. 180 matches. Norm's a weird one. He's main evented 6 pay-per-views. He's never been a world champion, but he's been the longest ever intercontinental champion, one of the longest ever tag team champions. Realistically, when Norm retires, he's going to be there. Because I don't doubt he's going to be a world champion. When he retires, he's going to be there. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to put him upper mid-card. And that might shock people, I don't know. But I don't think I can put him main eventer when he's not been main eventing as a world champion. What he done with the Intercontinental Championship, I think, was absolutely amazing. I'm actually glad he lost it at Regents Mania, because now he's not going to be held back with the IC belt. Now Norm is going to flourish. I think he's going to be a top 10 draft pick too. I think he's going to be going straight for the world championship the beginning of the season, and I think he's going to win the world, whether it's the universal or whatever. I think he's going to be a world champion, and I think this time next year he's going to be a main eventer. A few years again when he retires, or hopefully he doesn't retire, but in a few years he's going to be an RPW legend. So I'm putting him here. I don't want people to think it's a bad thing. I'm letting you know this time next year he's going to be a main eventer. Year after that, he's going to be a legend. Hands down, again, I'll bet my life on it. I think that's where his trajectory is going. Ollie Poke and RK. Oh my God. What a list. Noodle Norm, Ollie Poke, RK. Oliver freaking Kings, the king of the cruiserweights. He won at Regents Mania. Oh, these 3 are going to be through the hardest. They really, really are. Oliver freaking Kings. A 2-time world heavyweight champ, a hardcore champ, 3-time, the first ever 3-time cruiserweight. He put the cruiserweight championship on the map. He main evented a pay-per-view with the cruiserweight championship, someone no one else has done. Been it since week 1. It's difficult. It's difficult because you have to take into consideration all 3 seasons. I gave Lamin his legend. See, now it feels bad, though. Name-wise, it's like that, easily. You know what I mean? Like, they are RPW legends. But I feel like if I put them there, I feel like he's with Dino, though. I feel like... Because if I put Ollie there, I feel like I have to put Dino there based on accomplishments alone. That's the tricky part. But then I think I put Ollie here last year, and I think he's going to be angry at me. Oh, and Poke as well. Can I put... Poke's name is an RPW legend. He's won 12 championships. But he's never been a world champ. He's only had a world heavyweight for 59 minutes. He's the longest ever. He's the longest ever champion. 405 days. He's the longest tag team champion. The most decorated superstar in RPW legend. He is an RPW legend, or RPW history, sorry. Then again, he's won more world championships. So he's... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they could... But I put... Is Lamin... What is an RPW legend? A Bold Brian could be up there. Like, what is an RPW legend? I hate this tier. But then again, like, Bobby is above the, like, it's like legacy, you know? Like, Bobby is above these three because of what she done with that belt. Well, what matters more, though? Ollie has the longest ever Cruiserweight Championship reign, and he has more world titles. But Poke has more, Poke has the longest ever reign in RPW. 12 main events at pay-per-views. Ollie's only had 4. Lamin's had 12 as well. So that's what I'm saying. I think Lamin and Poke... I think Lamin... I might have to do that. But can I put him there without a world title? But then what he's done without a world title... The fact that I'm debating Poke being a legend without a world championship, to me, means he is an RPW legend. Because he's done what he's done without a world title. I don't think anyone else... Like, Bobby, without her record-breaking world championship, she would be here with these, I think. Lamin, he's more than a main eventer though. Like, he's 12 main events, multiple time world champion. I think if Ollie main evented more pay-per-views, he'd be up there. Oh, he's gonna... I love Ollie. I'm gonna put RK main eventer. I'm gonna move on for now. I'm gonna rejig at the end, I think. RK... I mean, the thing is, right? RK... I'm Superstar of the Year. 93 matches... 5 championships to my name. The highest win percentage of the season. Coming off being a breakout star of the year. 189 days as World Heavyweight Champ. The longest tag team title reign, ladies and gentlemen. Longest junior heavyweight championship as well. Main evented 4 pay-per-views in 23. See, I have the same amount of pay-per-views main events as Ollie. In like 100, like 60 less man. Like, I think easily I'm main eventer. I think... I mean, I was main eventing every show on Fury. I think that's an easy one to plop me there. But again, I could if I have a bad season next year, I could easily go down to here because I'm brand new. But I think main event's easy. Ollie, I'm going to come back to. Reaper upper mid card. Two-time Universal Champ. But he's not really done much this season. 5th. Oh, but if his win... I'm going to go up... I like Reaper. I'm going to go upper mid card. Roddy, I'm going to go lower. Ryan Curtis, I'm going to go lower. Sasha Fierce, lower. Seb's Hurt, I'm going to go upper mid-card. I think he has main event potential. A former 2-time World Heavyweight Champ. I think he definitely has main event potential, but I don't think he can carry a show quite like an RK as a World Heavyweight Champ. Shmigo in the bin. Sicker in the bin. Steve Sears in the bin. Street Money. I mean, 60... I mean, the thing is, he's not even been on the pre-show that much. Like, realistically, he's lower mid-card with Ryan Curtis, I guess. Like, he's on the match card, but he's never, like, stealing the show. Taylor McManus on the pre-show. Terry Goodwell pre-show. Thanatos in the bin. Love that picture, by the way. The Bear, lower mid-card again. He's not on the level of Brown and Bombs. Gatekeeper in the bin. Grin. He's still new. I'll put him next to Street Money just for the hand thing. The Reverend. The Reverend. Now. Now. Unbeaten at Regents Mania. 3-time Universal Champion. The longest ever... I mean, realistically, he's up there, isn't he? The Reverend. I mean, I don't think... I mean, he's a main event. Obviously, he's a main eventer. The World Warzone was based around him. A 329-day world title reign. I don't think I can put him below RPW legend. realistically. He might be top, if I'm honest with you. The backstage killer segments, the stinger transitions, I think RPW Legend is where he belongs, just like you belong down there, as do you, you can go pre-show because you're new. You can go down there. Tyler Howard, lower mid-card. Juliana, pre-show. Willow Sky, lower mid-card. Xander Evans, I'm going to put next to Draven Wild. They can be lower, though. I'm going to rejig them after. Zeke, I think, is upper mid-card. If he won the world title, I think, again, Zeke, very much like Daniel, Dragon, Fredo, he could be pushing up in next season, but right now he's upper mid-card. And then Zippy, I'm going to go with the smile. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how do I feel about it? First of all, the bin people, I think they all belong in the bin. Pre-show, was anyone making a move out of pre-show into the upper or the lower mid-card? I think that's pretty okay. Lower mid-card, I think, is okay. It starts to get tricky up here. This is where it starts to get tricky. Upper mid-card, Brandon Bombs. Again, I think he can't carry a show by himself. When I see main eventer, I see someone like RK, who was main eventing, like Dino, like Dawn, who was main eventing week after week after week after week after week. So I think for now, Brandon Bombs makes sense there. Brian Damage, Cebu. Charmander, Daniel. Oh, it's a strong category. It really, really is. I think a lot of these superstars are going to be up here next season. This could be a very empty category next season. Ollie. Again, namesake, I think he's a legend. But I'll tell you why I'm putting main eventer, ladies and gentlemen. And it's moments. It's moments. When I think of an RPW legend, like, if you compare Bobby to Cheese and Lady Dream, although Cheese and Lady Dream have rejuvenated and put life into the women's division, if you ask yourself right now, think of the best Bobby moments, you're going to get a list. You're going to know some right off the bat. If you say, think of the best Lady Dream or Cheese moments, you know they have moments, but you're not going to think of them straight away. And that's how I'm basing this, ladies and gents. If you say, think of the best Reverend, think of the best Poke, think of the best Lamin moments, you're going to get a flurry, a flood of moments. You're going to go, oh, this pay-per-view match, this main event, this title, they're on this. If you ask yourself, like Dino has his 3-time, triple world champ. That's why I think he's on the cusp as well. But other than that, I don't think Dino has many, like, oh my God, remember that moment, other than that one stint as a champion. And I don't think I can give him legend based on that one stint. And same as Ollie, he had moments, but like, other than like the longest cruiserweight championship reign, he had moments where he won the world championships, but I don't think they stick out as much as the moments from those 4 in the RPW legend category. So I think for me, this is the tier list, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's fair. I think it's even. And I think a lot of superstars can move up and down in the coming seasons. Let me know if you think I got any wrong in the comments down below, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tune in to Regents Pro Wrestling. Season 4 is coming in a couple weeks' time. It's going to be kicking off, and it's going to be bigger, better, and badder than ever before. Become a YouTube member to join Regents Pro Wrestling, and we'll catch you on World Warzone when it kicks off. Join the Discord as well. Ladies and gentlemen, much as always, take care. And this is who we are. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Whee!